Amazing! This happens when you eat oats, the most powerful cereal in the world. There are certain foods that, in addition to being affordable and easy to find, provide multiple benefits to our health. One of the most outstanding is oats. This whole grain has gained popularity in recent years due to its ability to positively influence various functions of the body. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how oats can be a great ally for your well-being, acting from the moment they enter your mouth until their journey through the intestines. Their nutritional profile, along with their physiological properties, make them a food with very few side effects and many positive contributions. Oats contain a special type of soluble fiber that has been linked to weight loss. This fiber has the ability to create a feeling of fullness with very few calories, helping reduce appetite for longer periods of time. In addition, it can interfere with the absorption of fats in the intestine, particularly harmful fats, and also contribute to better blood sugar control. When we eat oats, the process begins in the mouth. Being a somewhat hard food, they require good chewing, which stimulates saliva production and therefore promotes oral health. Once oats mix with water, they turn into a gel that reaches the stomach. There, this gel slows gastric emptying and expands the walls of the stomach, sending signals to the brain that indicate satiety. This means that with just a few spoonfuls, you can feel full and keep your appetite under control, ideal for those seeking weight management. Later, in the small intestine, this gel acts as a kind of barrier that hinders the absorption of fats and sugars. Bile salts, which are necessary for fat digestion, also get trapped, further limiting the entry of lipids into the bloodstream. This mechanism contributes to lowering total cholesterol and especially LDL cholesterol, known as bad cholesterol. With regard to sugar, oats also play an important role. Unlike simple sugars, which are absorbed quickly and cause spikes in blood glucose, the gel from oats slows down that absorption, making the entry of sugar into the body more gradual and controlled. This property is key to preventing sharp insulin spikes and improving glucose management, even in people with diabetes or at risk of developing it. The journey of oats continues in the colon, where their role becomes even more interesting. At this point, oats have not been completely digested, but certain special bacteria that live there can ferment them. This process results in the production of gases and short-chain fatty acids. These compounds are especially beneficial because they improve the intestinal environment, promote the growth of healthy bacteria, and support overall colon health. In addition, these good bacteria help reduce intestinal pH thanks to lactic acid production, creating a less favorable environment for harmful microorganisms. It has also been observed that some of these bacteria synthesize B vitamins, further strengthening the body's nutritional status. However, not everything is perfect. When introducing oats into the diet, some people may experience bloating or gas, especially if consumed in large quantities at first. That's why it's best to incorporate them gradually, starting with small portions mixed with natural yogurt or fruits at breakfast, and increasing over time. Beyond theory, scientific studies support many of these benefits. There is solid evidence indicating that regular oat consumption contributes to lowering total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol. In terms of blood sugar, although the studies are somewhat less conclusive, they also suggest better glucose control and a possible delay in the onset of type 2 diabetes. Regarding cancer, some research suggests that oats may have a protective effect, especially against colon and stomach cancer. This is attributed both to their soluble fiber content and their ability to improve stool quality in transit, promoting a healthier intestinal environment. Finally, although the direct link between oat consumption and cardiovascular health is not yet entirely conclusive, it is known that including them as part of a balanced diet, along with physical activity and good mental habits, can be an effective strategy to prevent diseases such as hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes. So how much oats should be consumed daily? It is recommended to have between 25 and 35 grams of fiber per day. 2 tablespoons of oats cover about 20% of this requirement. To meet the rest, it is essential to include other fiber sources such as fruits, leafy green vegetables, seeds, nuts, and legumes. Soluble fiber is mainly found in fruit pulp, while insoluble fiber, which is also important for intestinal transit, is present in peels, whole grains, and some seeds. To conclude, it is important to understand that no single food works miracles. The foundation of good health lies in the combination of several factors: a balanced diet, consistent physical exercise, a healthy mind, and of course, the correct incorporation of functional foods like oats. And if you thought that was all, wait, oats also benefit your brain, your sleep, and even your immune system. Did you know that? Let me tell you more. Effects of oats on brain health. Oats contain compounds such as avenanthramides, which have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds may help reduce systemic inflammation, which is linked to better brain health and a lower incidence of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. In addition, the low glycemic index of oats helps maintain stable glucose levels, which is key for preserving memory and concentration, especially in older adults. Oats as a sleep-promoting food. Although it is not often highlighted, oats contain tryptophan, an essential amino acid that participates in the production of serotonin and melatonin, hormones related to mood and sleep. Eating oats at night may help improve sleep quality, especially when combined with milk or nuts rich in magnesium. Natural prebiotic to strengthen the microbiota. This script mentions fermentation in the colon, but this can be explored further. Oats act as a natural prebiotic, directly feeding beneficial bacteria such as those from the Bifidobacterium genus. This promotes a diverse and healthy microbiota, which impacts not only digestion, but also immunity and emotional well-being. Oats and the immune system. A healthy microbiota, supported by oats, strengthens the intestinal barrier, preventing toxins or pathogens from entering the bloodstream. In addition, oats contain beta-glucans, polysaccharides that directly stimulate the activity of macrophages and NK, natural killer cells, helping enhance the immune response against viruses and bacteria. Oats as a natural hormonal regulator. Due to their soluble fiber content, oats help regulate estrogen levels in women by facilitating their elimination through stool. This can be especially useful in cases of PMS, menopause, or risk of hormone-dependent cancers such as breast cancer. In men, oats help stabilize insulin, which can positively impact testosterone. Interaction of oats with other foods. Here's a practical tip. Consuming oats along with citrus fruits such as orange or kiwi improves the absorption of non-heme iron, plant-based iron, thanks to vitamin C. It is also advisable to avoid combining oats with coffee or tea right at breakfast if you want to maximize mineral absorption, since tannins inhibit the uptake of iron and zinc. Repeating the key facts. Because of their importance, let me repeat these key facts about oats. They contain avenanthramides, unique antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and promote blood vessel relaxation, improving circulation and protecting the heart. In addition, their beta-glucans act as prebiotics, feeding the intestinal microbiota and encouraging the production of compounds that strengthen the immune system and digestive health. And now let me explain further. Oats contain beta-glucans that not only help reduce cholesterol, but also feed the gut microbiota. These compounds work as prebiotics, meaning they serve as food for the good bacteria in the gut. When fermented in the colon, they produce short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, which strengthen gut health, reduce inflammation, and have even been linked to a stronger immune response. In short, oats are not only good for the heart, they also build a strong and healthy gut from the inside. Well, now you know why you should add oats to your life and your daily health routine. You've learned how many benefits this complete cereal has, and I truly hope you incorporate it into your lifestyle as soon as possible, because your body and your well-being will thank you. If you found this information useful, I invite you to keep learning with us. See you next time.